It's called Worlds Collide, a boxing and mixed martial art event going down Saturday at the Buffalo Bills Casino in Prim. Fernando Vargas is here to talk about it. Thanks for coming out today and talking about it.
Thank you for having me.
Mixed martial arts, 4 fights, and boxing, 4 fights. Just how did this whole thing come about? Was this your idea or just how did it happen?
Well, originally, one of my partners, they did a show, of all places, in a strip club in Florida.
Yeah.
And they knew that I was gonna be, getting my promoter's license, and so now I'm an official promoter thanks to the Las Vegas Athletic Commission, and they contacted me and they, what do you think about doing a show like this? I said, it'd be great. He goes, would love for you to be the president of the company. I said, absolutely. Let's do this. We're bringing them something that's never been done on the big stage. And boxing and MMA on the same card. You have a boxing fight, an MMA fight, a boxing fight, an MMA fight. Some people think, like, what is that, a boxer against an MMA guy? Because I've heard that a few times, and I just want to get things clear that it's totally separate fights. They're fighting each other in their own respected sport.
Now, MMA rings and boxing rings are different. How did you guys figure out a way to combine both of them so that there's only one ring of sorts?
Well, they added another rope at the bottom, and so if you add another rope on the bottom, you could do it in the ring. So there's an octagon. We have an octagon. So I'm kind of excited about checking it all out live myself.
Now, it's kind of like a tournament of sorts where the quarterfinals is this week and then another quarterfinals in April and June. Just how did that idea happen where it's a tournament of sorts, winner take all at the end?
Well, it's great for the excitement of building up a fighter as in the MMA world and the boxing world. And the people that might not have a chance to fight too regularly get a chance to fight if they excel in the tournament. So I thought it was a great idea.
Now, boxing versus MMA, which one do you prefer?
I like them more, of course. I love boxing. I mean, get all these scars on my face. I earned them. You know what I mean? So those are mine. So, boxing is my first love, but I love to see a street fight, and that's what MMA is a legalized street fight. They can turn you into a pretzel, and like there's certain things that as a person that always got into trouble for fighting as a kid and before I got into boxing, you only know how to do certain things. If someone's going to grab you, you kick out your feet so that way they don't grab you and take you to the floor. Well, these guys know all the ground jiu-jitsu stuff. So to me, I want to learn that just in case. You never know.
You live in California, but you come to Vegas often. What do you love so much about the city of Las Vegas?
It's funner now. Why? Because as a fighter, when I went to Vegas, I went 2 weeks to Vegas to acclimate while I was in a fight, and I didn't eat nothing wrong. I was there strictly training. I don't even want to be in the casino. I was in a house away from the casinos. I was running, working out, eating right. I will not touch a slice of pizza. I was very dedicated. Also, nothing to drink. You know what I mean? So good. But now you come to Vegas, I'm promoting. Now, having a good time. With my boys, and we go out and we talk, and we talk boxing, talk MMA. Have dinners and drink a little bit, have a good time. You know what I mean? I enjoy myself now.
Now, your last fight was in December of '07. Any thoughts about maybe returning? Oscar came back and fought Pacquiao.
No, I never returned. When I say that's enough, that's enough. You know what I mean? Have a good time, promoting and do another thing. I'm lucky that God's putting things in my path that I could do differently other than boxing, and which other people, that's all they have is boxing. So I'm humbled by the fact that God's doing that in my life. So I'm sticking to promoting.
One last chance for the fans to look at this camera right here and tell them.
February 14th at Buffalo Bills and Prim, St. Valentine's Day Massacre. You get the best of both worlds. You get a boxing fight and MMA fight. A boxing fight and MMA fight. You have eight bouts in and you go, take your wife, take your girlfriend, take your mistress, whatever.
Whoa.
Whatever.
Whoa.
Whatever it is. Whatever it is. It's not my prerogative. Hey. It's your prerogative. Well, it's not my prerogative, it's your prerogative. So what I mean, go and watch a Rumble downstairs, have a good time, and go upstairs with your sweetheart or significant other and have another Rumble on St. Valentine's Day.
You heard it from the man, Fernando Vargas. Worlds Collide Saturday at the Buffalo Bills Resort in Prim. Thank you so much for joining us.
It's a pleasure, my man.
Remember, go online, LasVegasSun.com for preview and post-fight reaction of this great thing coming up on Saturday.